So ang Coca-Cola po, sila po yung nakapula, samantalang ang Ginebra, sila po ang nakaputi. Arrigo with the first field goal attempt of the ball game, no go. Ang ating opisyales, crew chief tonight is former referee of the year, Marmontel, along with Wilbert Colanag and Joel Mo. Wilbert Monta starts the ball game for the Tigers. Here's Peak up against Adukol. Arrigo goes over to Miranda, the rookie. Back to Antonio. Handoff para kay Ali Peak and it won't work. Wala pa rin puntos dito sa ating laro. Bola na sa Coca-Cola pa rin. Here's long, tall Rafi Rivas. And the foul was called downstairs, spotted by Marmontel.
Maaga pa lang, Nico, mapapansin natin yung Coca-Cola Tigers getting so much or very aggressive on the offensive end. 2 offensive rebounds and this is their 3rd attempt. And ating game story getting back on track. Sino kaya sa kanilang dalawa ang makakakuha back on track? Because these 2 teams coming from losses. Of course, Coca-Cola losing to Talk and Text to the tune of 186. And Barangay Ginebra losing to Air 21. Final score doon, 109-98.
Ang mabigat kasi sa pagkatalo na ng Ginebra, they only scored 16 fourth quarter points. Samantalang Air 21 was allowed to score 35 points in the fourth quarter. Nice pass mula kay Hopper, the rookie. Nahanap si Adukol and the General makes it a 2-0 ball game. Here's Antonio. And Wilbert Colanag. So something amiss in the shaded lane. Kalani was holding on to somebody.
Holding on to Denok Miranda.
First personal against Ferreria, second team foul laban sa Ginebra. Hopper. Nice play coming from the rookie. Here's Kagiwa on the move, slicing through. And Hopper with a basket plus a foul.
Maaga pala nakikita mo naman yung Barangay Ginebra. Talagang pumped up. They're not gonna make this game.
Kanya lang hindi makakumpleto ni Hopper ang 3-point play. Ngayon pa man, lamang po ng 4 ang Ginebra, samantalang hindi pa po nakapuntos ngayong hapon ang Coca-Cola. Here's Antonio. Helterbrand on the move. He will have to step on the brakes here. Seeing too many red shirts in front of him. Here's Hopper, bibigay kay Adukol. 14 to shoot para sa Ginebra. Ginebra on top 4-0 here in the opening quarter. Inside they go to Kalani. Yes, sir.
Lahat ng points ng Barangay Ginebra coming within 3 feet away from the basket or less. It's a good sign for Barangay Ginebra.
And the Tigers shooting blanks here in the opening quarter. Ginebra up 6-0. Kagiwa up against Arrigo. That's a great showdown there. And here's Adukol. Pinasa kay Hopper. Baseline try. No go. Peak with the rebound. Here's Antonio on the right side. Antonio binigay kay Peak. Ibabalik kay Antonio. They swing it over to Miranda. And now at the post to Rivas. And Marmontel says Rafi Rivas was dancing with the wrong shoes.
Oo, pero ito si Rafi Rivas had perfect already. He was really perfect underneath the basket. He didn't really have to dribble the ball.
Here's Kagiwa. Ginebra off to a sizzling start here in the opening quarter.
One-on-one situation against ito si John Arrigo who's waiting.
Hindi po nabuo ni Kagiwa ang 3-point play. Makatwid lamang po ng 8 ang Ginebra at hindi pa rin nakakapuntos dito ang Coca-Cola Tigers. At sa wakas, after 6 attempts, ay nakapuntos na rin ang Coca-Cola courtesy of a TM3 from Will Antonio. At sa inyo ng bagong TM, power to the people. Babawi si Helterbrand, no, and the ball goes out of bounds. It will go to Coca-Cola. So coming off that timeout, looks like Coca-Cola has addressed their shooting problems. And now they're on the scoreboard. Although they're still down by 5. With over 8 minutes to go in the opening period. Arrigo may tangan ng bola. Papasa kay Pig. Pig. Bounce pass para kay Antonio. 1 to shoot. At naubusan na ng oras. And back to live action on the court. From the corner, Kagiwa will miss. Rebound para kay Pig. Tigers are on the prowl here. Arrigo laban kay Helterbrand. Arrigo with a height advantage here. He shoots over Helterbrand and he's through.
You know, the points of the Coca-Cola Tigers coming off plays na hindi talaga, walang passing masyado, walang assist. It's just sariling sikap, kumbaga, para kay John Arrigo. As we look at the turnover story, 3 already for Coca-Cola.
Ngayon, nagmimintis na po ang Ginebra. Bibigyan po ng pagkakataon ng Coca-Cola na makahabol. But there's Helterbrand with a steal. Helterbrand has Ferreira on the right side and Ferreira gets the layup.
Quick hands by JJ Helterbrand. His defense converting into offense for Kalani Ferreira with the first 2 points. Rather 4 points na para kay Kalani.
Miranda on the right side. Miranda on the move. The rookie forces one up. Tipin ni Rivas wala. And the ball ends up with Coca-Cola. Pangiti pa doon si Marmontel. Ball will stay with the Tigers. As we near the 7-minute mark of the opening quarter. Arrigo. Remember, nakashoot siya kanina laban kay Helterbrand. Here's Antonio going for his second 3-point basket. Alipin no go at masyadong maraming braso nakasabit kay Rivas.
That's going to be a foul on Kalani Ferreira, of course, giving away 5 or 6, even 7 inches sa height, laban kay Rafi Rivas, former teammates, if I'm not mistaken, with the San Juan Knights in the now defunct NBA.
Well, you had your battles with Rafi Rivas
and Kalani Ferreira, pero hindi pa sila ganun kagaling.
Bagong-bago pa lang sila sa Pilipinas.
But ngayon, si Rafi Rivas is a legitimate power forward in the PBA. Talagang masaya rin ako, nakita ko yung development nito si Rafi Rivas. Laging nung araw pa, ito si Rivas, he could run and he could score off the break. Pero ngayon, nakakapag-put back na siya and he has his offense near the basket already.
And he has really learned to use his assets, kumbaga. Long arms, and long limbs, and jumping ability. Ngayon, nagagawa na niya ng gusto. Especially when it comes to defense. And a foul will be called here against the Tigers. Si Arrigo tatawagan ng kanyang pangalawang foul. And that will be the 4th team foul laban sa Coca-Cola.
At the top of the coverage, Nico, you were mentioning about the confidence level nitong Barangay Ginebra. Well, mukhang maganda naman yung mga bitaw nila today, mga tira nila. Ito si Mark Kagiwa taking it always strong to the basket. He already has 2 points pa lang, Pero nakita mo yung aggressiveness nitong team ng Gin Kings. Talagang they're out, not waiting for the win, but they want to get the win. Hindi sila nag-aantay ng panalo,
Okay, let's go over to Richard Del Rosario.
Alam mo, amigo, kanina hindi pa ng pag-uusapan yung struggle nga ng Ginebra when it comes to their offense. Nakausap ko yung coaching staff nila, si Coach Juno Soler. Sabi niya, malaki talaga yung epekto sa kanila nung na-injure itong si Eric Menk. Kasi pag wala si Menk, wala rin sila Andy Siegel, si Mike Holper is forced to play the 4th position. Last conference, he played the 3 position. So, coming off the bench, they only have Erwin Soto. Kaya na-apektuhan talaga yung frontline scoring nila. Players are tight kasi they have a new system pagdating sa offensive sets nila. Right now, ang strategy nila, try to contain Alipik and recover fast on their shooters. Back to you, Nico.
Maraming salamat, Richard.
Well, they seem to be doing well without Eric Menk in their lineup. They're still up by 4 dito sa first quarter.
So this is really a team that is adjusting to to the fact that Eric Menk is not 100%.
But he's getting stronger by the day. Ito si Eric Menk, and as we speak about the guy being tapped by Coach Shot Tankin Chen to come into the scorer's table.
Nice cut coming from Helterbrand. And just when Coca-Cola was knocking on the door, Ginebra opens up a 4-point lead with under 6 minutes to go in the opening quarter.
That's the second good pass of Mike Holper. Kanina kaya dukol sa ilalim. Ngayon kay Helterbrand naman. So he's showing pwede rin siya maging point forward. Ito si Mike Holper.
Here's Miranda. Here's Helterbrand. And he will step on the brakes. Maghihintay ng mga kasama rito. Ferreira will swing it over to Kagiwa on the right side. Iniwan si Miranda. And he will miss. Here's Miranda. Alley-oop! Oh! Missed dunk there. Wala kay Rivas. He was all alone. And here's Helterbrand on the move. Pinasa kay Kagiwa. Kagiwa goes to Hopper. At hihintay nila si Adukol dito.
Naglalakad lang si Romel Adukol. Kaya siguro si Eric Neck nandun sa score table.
Hopper open. And he won't connect. There's Helterbrand. Pinasa sa loob kay Ferreira. And over to Adukol. Masyado naman nagtagal. Yung mga taga-Ginebra sa ilalim.
It's a good sign for Barangay Ginebra. Very unselfish play by a couple of players on the court. Ito na, papasok na yung mga second stringers para sa both teams. As I say that, Nico, yung mga second stringers natin, si Johnny Abadientos.
Oo nga, parang
si Eric Meg.
Hindi yata bagay tawaging second stringers eh.
Off the bench players na lang para mas politically correct tayo.
I will up the ante. Firepower off the bench. Experience off the bench. Nakita mo naman to. Coca-Cola off the bench. Dale Singson and Billy Matarin. Bigat na. Sa Ginebra naman, kakapasok lang. Eric Menk and Rodney Santos. Here's Peak. Ngayon si Menk na bumabantay sa kanya. Peak makes his move and he scores on a getaway.
So I wanted to commend the defense of Romel Adukol versus Ali Peak. Hindi nakascore pagpasok ni Eric Menk. Medyo malamig pa. Peak takes advantage.
Helterbrand with a pull-up. In and out. Peak with the rebound. Pagkakataon para sa Coca-Cola na maitabla ang laro. They can even grab the lead with a three-pointer. Pero sandali lang.
Pang PlayStation 2 ka lang ito, amigo.
Hindi naman. Atari. O Nintendo. Okay, back to the action on the court. And here's Billy Matarin, who seemed to have warded off. Pero ang Ginebra ang tatawagan ng foul dito.
Si Irvin Soto.
Yung mga maagang taga-barangay na nandito sa Cuneta Astrodome ngayon na ay nagre-reklamo, ha?
Angal sila. But Billy Mamarel is a very physical player when it comes to these things. Ano, alam natin talagang hindi atras sa mga ganyan. And he gets rewarded for his being physical with the 2 free throws. And he makes them both.
You know, Mamarel, he's built like a rock. Ito si Irvin Soto. Yung kanyang pasa na agaw ni Antonio over to Johnny A. Johnny A over to Mamarel. Mamarel like a runaway freight train. And he gets the layup.
Didn't mind the 3 white shirts underneath the basket waiting for him to attack. Billy Mamarel, 4 points in the ballgame.
Ang gulpidigulat itong depensa ng Coca-Cola. At ngayon, lamang na sila, 15-13. Ito po ang unang pagkakataon na makalamang ang Coca-Cola dito sa ating laro. With 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Here's Soto. Napasa kay Salvacion. Salvacion goes to Santos. Santos to Soto. Soto laban kay Peak. Soto turns around and Ali Peak says no, no, no. Singson over to Peak. Peak against Soto. And that is the beauty of Ali Peak. You know, Irvin Soto, hindi po maliit yan, ha? Irvin Soto is 6'7". And Ali Peak is making Soto into green salad. Chibog na chibog.
Soto's trying to erase the 3-minute scoreless spell on Ginebra.
Here's Helterbrand from the corner, shooting over Johnny A. Yes, sir. TM3. Hatid sa inyo ng bagong TM. Power to the people.
5 points for JJ Helterbrand. Kasasabi lang natin yung 3 minutes plus spell ng Barangay Ginebra broken with the TM dress.
And Will Antonio was caught walking on someone else's backyard. Kanya babalik po ang bola sa Ginebra. Lamang pa rin ang Coca-Cola 17-16 here in the opening quarter. And Salvacion misses that three-point attempt. Here's Abarientos. Amaril. Pinasa kay Antonio. 15 to shoot para sa Tigers. Here's Singson on the right side. Will not hesitate. Sumobra yung kanyang tira. And here's Mamaril down low. At wala na pong nagawa ang interior defense ng Ginebra. Mamaril now with 6 points off the bench.
Pero makikita natin yung Coca-Cola Tigers with so many extra passes. Naghahanap talaga ng open man itong team na ito.
That's the second time Ali Peak has deflected an attempt by Irvin Soto. And here's Ali Peak. I tell you, Ali Peak is making Irvin Soto into his afternoon delight merienda. Pinapapak eh.
Friday special.
Ginawang pulutan eh. So Soto will be charged with a foul. Siguro para lalo niyo pong ma-appreciate no, yung angking galing ni Ali Peak. Irvin Soto is 6'7". Si Ali Peak, wala pa pong 6'5" yan.
Oh, 6'4" to be more precise.
Actually, 6'4", ano pa yan? Kumbaga,
with shoes on.
Doble medyas pa yun.
I'd like to give it to Irvin Soto. He's been trying. In the last game kasi nakagawa siya ng 4 points in 2 out of 3 field goals. So he's feeling it. Sinusubukan niya talaga to score against the defense of Ali Peak. All for naught right now.
So ngayon po, lamang na ng apat ang Coca-Cola Tigers 2016. Irvin Soto hits the deck. Irvin Soto having a long opening quarter. Kita nyo naman ang problema ni Irvin Soto. Kung hindi si Ali Peak ang bumabangga sa kanya, si Mamaril naman.
Oo, Billy Mamaril naman. Ika nga, makikita mo sa mga billboard, Nico, hindi ko na sabihin kung ano, pero may billboard saying fall 7 times, get up 8, di ba? Para kay Irvin Soto, kung
alam ko yan.
Clue.
Baka sa pamapot na usapan. Oh, there's Irvin Soto. Yan na, galit na.
Ayan na.
Galit na si Irvin. He has had enough. Ayaw na niya magpaapi. Maswerte pa siya, hindi na naglalaro si Richard. Kung nandiyan pa si Richard, naku, hindi na talaga siya makaporta. Rob Wainwright misses that attempt at the corner. Dalawa ang inahabol ng Ginebra dito. 27 seconds to go before the end of the opening quarter. Singson goes to Rivas and they find a Barrientos in the corner. Wainwright back to Johnny A. And there's an offensive foul spotted by Joel Mo. It's against Mamaril.
There'll be a movie screen against that big man on your screens. Of course, anak ni Romulo Mamaril, his first personal foul. Ito si Billy Mamaril.
Actually, that's the second personal against Billy. 8 seconds to go. Eric Meng zigzagging inside. And he ties the game at 20. With under 6 seconds to go in the opening quarter, nagmamadali si Abarientos. Johnny A fires. Johnny A scores! And that's a TM3. Sabihin sa inyo ng bagong TM. Power to the people. At wala talagang kakupas-kupas. Johnny Abarientos.
Yung lakas ng loob.
Oo. Bombo. As Eric Meng begins action here in the second quarter. Muli po magandang hapon sa kanilang lahat. We welcome you to our live coverage of the Grand Matador PBA Philippine Cup. This is the PBA on ABC. Nico Halili kasama si Peter Martin, Richard Del Rosario, and Patricia Bermudez Hizon as we take care of business this afternoon.
Rebounding belonging to Coca-Cola, pero yung score 23-22, Barangay Ginebra still hanging in the coattails, is down by 1.
Soto with a miss against Mamaril. The Tigers begin the second quarter with Abarientos, Wainwright, Mamaril, Rivas, and Singson. Singson po may tangan ng bola. Pinasa kay Wainwright. Wainwright over to Rivas. To marvel how the Tigers share that basketball on the offensive end.
Oo, talagang yung very selfish play and then they are complemented with good defense on the other side.
However, si Rob Wainwright, tinawagan po ng kanyang unang personal foul, first team foul, laban sa kupunan ni Dinky Pavis. Lamang pa rin ang Coca-Cola, 23-22. Ginebra begins the second period with Hot Rod, Rodney Santos, kasama si Irving Soto, Mark Cagiwa, Eric Menken, Sunday Salvacion. At balik ang lamang sa Ginebra thanks to Mark Cagiwa.
But thank you also to si Rodney Santos. A very simple play, getting the defense to attract him, passing out to Mark Cagiwa for the 2-point shot.
Here's Wainwright. Ball batted away by Cagiwa. Here's Singson. And he misses. The ball ends up with Mamaril. Mamaril, yes sir.
Si Billy Mamaril already 8 points. No hesitation in that last shot. Magkapataas ang kumpiyansa ni Billy Mamaril right now.
Here's Cagiwa. Menk. He'll fire the three. No go. Pasok na. Lumabas pa. And here come the Tigers. Abarientos will now wait for teammates. Pinasa kay Singson. Singson for three. No go. Rivas chases the ball. Napunta kay Eric Menk. And will lead to a Ginebra fast break. Here's Cagiwa. Oh! Sorry, miss. And Abarientos gets the steal. Okay, lamang pa rin ang Coca-Cola, 25-24 dito sa mga unang bahagi ng second period. Singson on the right side. Here's Mamaril, top of the key. Pinasa kay Abarientos. Oh, Johnny A is feeling it today. Pangalawang TM3 sa sa inyo ng bagong TM. Power to the people para kay Johnny Abarientos.
At partner, last game, 4 out of 5 to galing sa 3-point territory. Johnny Abarientos for 12 points. And also, he's bringing it on in this game.
Hindi na po napigilan sa pagkakataon na yon si Eric Menk, who runs gingerly to the other side. Halatang halata po na hindi 100% ang kalagayan ni Menk as Mamaril continues to scorch the nets. May 10 points na itong si Mamaril off the bench.
Very, at si Mamaril, sinasabi natin, kala natin defensive player lang, pero his offense has been a problem for Barangay Ginebra.
Salvacion fires, no go. And Mamaril, who seems to have done everything here para sa Coca-Cola, gets the rebound. Apat ang lamang ng Tigers. Eto na naman si Mamaril. He fires. He scores! Mamaril is on fire dito sa Cuneta Astrodome.
Si Billy Mamaril. Kaya napagod kagad siguro.
But Mamaril now just 2 points away from matching his confidence high. Aba, ganun po kaganda yung kanyang pinapakita. And it was still in the first half. Tumba po si Mark Cagiwa. Si Alipik po ang tatawagan ng foul. His first personal. And that will be the third team foul laban sa Coca-Cola. Check that. That will be team foul number 2 against the Tigers.
Ayun sinasabi natin, Miko, yung bench scoring 18 already. 12 courtesy of Billy Mamaril, and for Ginebra, 8 points off the bench. But you have to remember, ito si Eric Menk and Rodney Santos coming off the bench for Barangay Ginebra.
Si Rafi Rivas po ang tinawagan ng foul, his second personal. And that will be the third team foul laban sa Tigers, sending Menk to the line at mintis ang unang free throw ni Eric Menk. If we look back at the championship conferences of Ginebra, madali po makita na si Eric Menk po, kumbaga napakalaking bagay. Ang hirap talunin ng Ginebra. And in the same manner, kapag hindi po 100% si Meng, parang pilay din yung buong kupunan ng Ginebra. Here's Ferreira. Over to Kagiwa. Inside of Meng. Basket will not count.
Nangihinayang ito si Romel Ducol because he had really good na yung placing niya, yung footwork niya inside against Ali Peak. He was right underneath the basket, but he would get the second personal foul of Ali Peak.
Here's Meng, labang kay Rivas. Muscling his way inside. At si bola napunta kay Arrigo. The Tigers have Barrientos, Arrigo, Atom Morano, Ali Peak and Rafi Rivas on the hard court. With under 8 minutes to go in the second period. 5 ang lamang ng Coca-Cola, 30-27. Morano, ang quirks. Here's Santos. Naghahabol po ang Ginebra dito sa second period. On the floor for Ginebra, Kalani Ferreira, Mark Kagiwa, Romel Ducol, Eric Meng, and Rodney Santos. Santos fake, Santos fires, Peak with a rebound, takbuhan tayo sa kabilang panig. Barrientos to Arrigo, Arrigo to Morano, Morano fires, no go! 2 straight misses mula kay Atom Morano. As Ginebra moves the ball around, Meng top of the key, rebound para kay Peak. Now both teams missing here in the second quarter. Here's Rivas at the post, and he will take 2.
You know, once upon a time, you wouldn't see Rafi Rivas run down and seal underneath against Eric Meng. Pero ngayon, pinapagawa na sa kanya ni Coach Binky Favis yun, bilang isang malaking tao, playing power forward. And he's gonna get a foul from Eric Meng, his first personal.
And that is only the first team foul. Laban dito sa Ginebra. Long, tall, Rafi Rivas. Mintis ang kanyang unang free throw. Palitan ng tao dito para sa Ginebra. Helter Brand, then Hopper come in. At si Meng at si Santos ay magpapahinga muna.
So yun ang pinag-uusapan ni Richard kanina, yung tao para kay Coach Shot Tankinsen. Aside from Romel Ducol and Eric Meng, he has only Irvin Soto as his legitimate postman, ano? Kaya itong si Michael Hopper will have to play the 4 position even if he's a natural, well, shall you say, forward lang. Ano, hindi naman sa power forward.
Here's Helter Brand off a broken play. Pati break there para sa Ginebra na wala nang pupuntahan yung play nila doon.
Oo, parang natulungan pa ni Johnny kasi natapik yung bola papunta kay JJ Helterbrand.
Ngayon pa man, lamang pa rin ng 4 ang Coca-Cola, 33-29. With under 6 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Arrigo to Morano. Morano finally rings the bell with a TM3. Sa sa inyo ng bagong PM. Power to the people.
1 out of 3. Ito si Atom Morano from 3-point country. Pero talaga yung mentality ng shooter, no? Kahit hindi pumasok yung unang dalawa, tira pa rin.
Mark Kagiwa moving like a ballerina, ha?
May pa-spin pa with the hook, ano?
Parang nag-pirouette pa itong si Kagiwa. And that will cut down Coca-Cola's lead to 5, 36-31. Ali Peak dragged his pivot foot. Ali Peak having some choice words for Wilbert Kulanag.
And again, the defense of Romel Ducol is really effective against Ali Peak, ano? Kanina pa natin nakikita si Romel lang ang nakakapagpigil kay Mountain Man Ali Peak in this first half. Kanina pumasok si, well, not 100% si Eric Meng, pero nasusutan itong si Meng ni Ali Peak. Ayan na po.
Mark Kagiwa with back-to-back baskets here in the second quarter. Oh, they forgot about Morano. Offensive rebound, napulot ni Arrigo. Here's Morano once again. Not that time. Here's Helter Brand on the move. Helter Brand over to Ferreira. No! Ito na si Miranda. He'll step on the brakes. Lamang ng tatlo ang Coca-Cola, 36-33. Here's Arrigo on the right side. Gilbert Lau over to Morano. Arrigo fakes and hinawakan po siya ni Kagiwa. So that will be the first personal laban kay Kagiwa. May dalawang team foul po ang Ginebra. And here's Miranda. Handing it over to Singso. Singson on the move. Back pass para kay Lau. Genok Miranda with two to shoot. And the ball goes to Ginebra. Si Alex Peak ay iupo muna in favor of Billy Mamaril. You remember Mamaril sizzled with 12 points off the bench kanina. Coach ST shot Duncan's in, hoping to snap a 3-game losing skid today. Kaya rin maaga pumunta, maraming maaga pumunta dito sa Cuneta Astrodome. Nice pong tulungan ang Ginebra para matapos na yung kanilang losing skid.
Oo, 3 games. Ano? At saka dito naman sa Cuneta Astrodome, 0-2 sila this conference. So, marami siguro sa mga nagpunta nung araw na Barangay Ginebra fans na-frustrate. Gusto makakita ng panalo ngayon laban sa Coca-Cola Tigers. Pero ang Coca-Cola still leading. And of course, sila din naman may mga fans din dito. At maganda ang show nila. Of course, top of the heap itong Coca-Cola Tigers.
Singson with the rebound, quickly to Miranda. 3 points ang lamang ng Coca-Cola, 36-33. And here's Singson, who will not connect. Helterbrand with a basketball. He steps on the gas, and he can't go all the way. Helterbrand pa rin may tangan ng bola. He fires, he scores! Virtuoso play mula kay JJ Helterbrand.
9 points already for JJ. To lead all scorers for the Barangay Ginebra.
Ang Coca-Cola's lead to 1, 36-35. Bola ngayon na kay Dale Singson. Pinasa kay Mamaril, laban kay Abdukol. Mamaril. Back to Singson with 7 to shoot. And here's Mamaril, and he won't connect. Unang mintis yun ni Mamaril ngayong hapon. Here's Helterbrand. Helterbrand on the move. Ferreria fires, and he scores! I also, speaking of mga batang-bata, I noticed maraming batang-batang fans na nandito ngayon, and that can only mean one thing, summer na talaga. Bakasyon na yung mga estudyante.
Marami ng graduate.
At parang nagbakasyon yung depensa ng Coca-Cola, allowing Ginebra to go on an 8-0 run.
Ayan naman ang specialty nitong Barangay Ginebra, of course, the transition points, and well, yun na nga pinakita natin statistic kanina. All else for Barangay Ginebra is down except their rebounding and their fast break points. Talagang live and die with the fast break itong Barangay Ginebra. Starring this person on the free throw line with 9 points already. Ito si si Mark Kagiwa. Ito si Mark, yung degree of difficulty ng mga tira niya today, medyo mataas 10 points, 2 out of 4. Ito si Mark, if he gets more than 21 points tonight, he will be the lone scoring leader of our conference.
And I'm pretty sure Mark would rather see Ginebra move up. In the team standings, especially now they're in the middle of a 3-game losing skid. Wow din sa panalo itong Ginebra. As Adukol gives up a foul against Ali Peak. Unang personal foul laban kay Adukol, who is quite the singer. And I'm being very generous.
14 seconds to shoot.
Dingson quarterbacking para sa Coca-Cola. Pinasa kay Peak. Really got the first step laban kay Adukol last time. Ali Peak with 7 points. Balik sa tatlo ang lamang check that. Peak cuts down Ginebra's lead to 1, 39-38. Hirap na naman yung binitawan doon ni Kagiwa. And he's helped up by Mamaril.
Looking for the contact and the whistle, but hindi niya makukuha. No?
Tinapon yung chewing gum. I can actually see the chewing gum.
Parang bago pa yata yung chewing gum, Nico.
Ang akin lang, wala sana makatapak doon sa chewing gum. Ang hirap tanggalin yan sa rubber shoes. Yeah, I can see it. It's in front of the panel. As Dale Simpson connects. Naiilang ako doon sa chewing gum. Naawa ako doon sa mga katapak. Of course, with Richard Del Rosario's luck, malamang sa pabakatapak dyan mamaya. As a foul is spotted by Joel Moore. Ganda pa naman ng balat na sapatos ni Richard.
This is Mark Kagura really pumped up, and he's being banned as he cuts along the baseline for the Coca-Cola Tigers. This time he will get the foul called. Si Singson ang natawagan ng third personal foul na pala.
At penalty na ang Coca-Cola here in the second quarter. So Kagiwa back on the line. Well, with Eric Meng not playing 100%, Kagiwa really is tasked to carry the biggest load of the offense of Ginebra.
Yeah, he has been asserting himself dito sa first half, ano? Pero nakita natin, Nico, baka sabihin mo, well, big problema rin sa defense as you see the dive from Mark Kagiwa. But he's going to be called for a traveling.
Great effort nonetheless mula kay Kagiwa.
Pero may sinasabi ko yung last game nila versus Air 21. Yung tatlong gunners nila, si Helterbrand, Menk, and Kagiwa, 24, 22, and 18 respectively. For a total of, well, yung total score nila 98 points. Natalo pa rin sila versus Air 21. Well, that spells something about their defense na kailangan din sila mag-step up sa kanilang depensa.
And they're playing against a team that is known for its defense. Yan po ang Coca-Cola Tigers. Sa ngayon ay naghahabol. Here's Antonio. Ay, tumapak sa linya and it happened in front of the Ginebra bench. So barely over a minute remaining dito sa second quarter. Isa po ang lamang ng Ginebra, 41-40. Here's Holper. Binigay kay Adukol. Adukol against Pink. Adukol turns. That's going to be loose ball foul against Ginebra.
Loose ball foul number 10, Romeo Adukol. And second.
You know, in that matchup between Adukol and Ali Picas, Adukol is called for a second foul. I mean, that is a 100% pure beef, hombre matchup. I mean, bawal dyan ang ano.
Mamaan na.
Oo, mamaan yan. Bawal ang payatot dyan.
Oo. So, maganda nga rin, Nico, if you have a solo camera, just looking at the banging of these two players.
And that's what happens when one of the two gentlemen disappears. It's a sure 2 points. Ano? While the other venues will have voting centers sa mga entrances. To vote online, just log on to www.pba.ph. Ulitin po namin, www.pba.ph. JJ Helterbrand, pwede nyo siyang iboto para sa All-Star Game. He just knocked in a TM3 sa sa inyo ng bagong PM. Power to the people. And that will give Ginebra a 1-point lead, 44-43. So with 22 seconds to go, tuloy po ang aksyon dito sa Cuneta Ascodo.
One of the top vote getters, ito si JJ Helterbrand. Of course, with Kagiwa and Adukol.
Ayun, yung timeout na hiningi ni Biggie Favis. It's a 30-second variety. Gusto nilang pagplanuhan ng mabuti itong kanilang huling opensiba with only 15 seconds to go in the second quarter. Tatapusin na po natin ang ating first half. Bola po ng Coca-Cola, pero lamang po ang Ginebra, 44-43. As we see some tactical substitutions from Ginebra.
Ginebra
is in.
Yeah, sorry. Ginebra still with 2 fouls or foul to give.
12 seconds to go before the end of the first half. Abarientos, no go. Kagiwa with the rebound. 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Kagiwa fires. Miranda gets the ball.